Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of FIFA 23 Olympic Lyon career mode. And last video we signed 3 players from the USA, as the owners are from the American owners, and we are Justin Marsh doing an Olympic Lyon. Oh my, I can't speak. An Olympic Lyon American takeover rebuild. So we signed Joe Scally, who is 19, showing great potential, 74 overall. Gio Reyna, who is 19, an exciting prospect, 78 overall, so he goes straight into our starting 11. And of course, Christian Pulisic, who has had a rough time at Chelsea in recent seasons, so give him a fresh start at Olympic Lyon. So this episode we are going to first of all play our first match. It is not going to be the pre-season. So we are here for the first game of the season for Olympic Lyon versus FC Nantes. Okay, our lineup is Lopez in goal. We've got 4 at the back: Tagliafico, Lacaba, Lovren, and Gusto. We've got Tolisso and Kakare in the midfield, Pulisic and Reyna, and up front we have Alexander Lacazette. Nantes are lining up same formation, Lafont in goal. They've got Merlin, Palios, Garito, Seteroy, Sissoko. They've got Blas in the cam position, and up front number 99. Don't see that often, like Delors. No one that I really recognise. Apologies if there is someone absolutely class in this team. I wouldn't know. I don't follow French football, but let's just get on with it, shall we? Let's get this kicked off. Alexander Lacazette, the start of a new era, the American era for Olympic Lyon. Gusto losing the ball, but he's tracking back now to try and make up for it. It's a very good interception from Castello. Ooh, Pulisic just with a bit of a poor first touch. Lacazette almost in, but just not quite getting there. Gusto called out of position. Simon getting past Dejan Lovren too easily, but oh, what a challenge from Lovren to get back at the winger. It's going to be the first corner of the game. It's going to be Blas to take it, and Christian Pulisic clears away, not that far, and it's going to be put into an open net by Palois. Not sure what the keeper was doing. I did not tell him to come out for that corner, but there was nowhere near it. Christian Pulisic's header away was nowhere near good enough, and the players on the line, well, maybe should have done better. Keeper's in no man's land, headed him. Yeah, who is that? Number 5 on the line, I believe. Did not react quick enough. Was it Gusto? No, Karake, I think. Probably butchering that as well, that name, by the way. It's our right defensive mid. This guy. Kakare? I don't know. But we start 1-0 down after 15 minutes, but we are not out of it just yet. Oh! Sissoko fires a shot just wide. We could have been pretty far out of it if he'd have scored that. Gusto losing out to Simon. It's just not good enough. They win every single ball. Aurora can try and do something now. Pulisic can get past Santonze. Almost. He can whip it in for but not on target. Not the best of headers. It was a terrible header. Personally, I thought the ball was going to be a bit more in the box than that, but you get what you get, and what I got was very bad. It's a skimming header back to Lukeba. Tolisso, losing it cheaply again. We're really not doing well, and Blas is still on goal here. He's at the bar. Lovren can clear it away that time, but we need to get our game together if we're going to try and get back into this game. Speaking of, here comes Christian Pulisic. Fires it in. I mean, I don't think he was really trying to score there, just try and get a corner off the keeper because he didn't have much of an option. But it is going to be Kakure to whip this corner in. It's quite a good corner for Tolisso! Fired against the bar. Coco can't really clear away. Lovren on the edge of the box can head it back to Kakure. Lovren. Tolisso. Reina, who hasn't seen any of the ball really, fires a shot in! And it's an easy save for Lafon, who really was not troubled there at all. Sentonzi. Ooh. Christian Pulisic was going for the slide challenge and he's almost scored out of it. Out to Reina, who, yeah, really hasn't seen much of the ball today. He's had a shot and another one, and he gets the equaliser. Gio Reyna, fair play, fair play. He hadn't seen much of the ball. He got one shot earlier and it wasn't the greatest, and then his next one is absolutely brilliant. Is it a Travella? From what it looked like, it definitely bent inwards once it had gone past the goalkeeper, so he's done very well there. It was a good dribble goal as well. He's got past a few players before he got the shot off, so very talented, and we are straight back in this game. After 40 minutes, we finally get the first goal of the season, and it is 1-1, and Lacazette can go with it now. Reina over the top to Aouar, who hasn't really had much on him. Oh, it's a brilliant save from Lafon a few seconds before half-time. It's a very good save to just about tip it round the post. And it is going to be Kakure to whip it in. Ooh, going for the bicycle kick someone was there, not quite sure who it was. He's going to float it in. Going for the bicycle kick again. Lacazette almost getting it. It's going to be cleared away by Blas, and that is the half. No substitutions from us. Any from Nantes? I do not believe so. Reina driving down that right hand side. Oh, trying to slip the ball into Lacazette, but not quite getting enough on it. Here comes Simon, who has done pretty well on that far side so far in the first half. Oh, he's almost given the ball away there. It's a dangerous pass from Kakure. Lovren can ping the ball to their player. Nowhere near. Gusto doing pretty well there to hold off Simon. Well, it's probably pronounced Simon, but I'm going to keep calling him Simon because I think it's a bit more funny than Simon. Lukeba has done well there, but it's still attack. Lukeba can't clear it this time, but Lopez can get in the way, and it's a good save to deny a second goal. Brilliant skill from Reina on that far side. Oh, a poor touch from Aouar. That is a terrible challenge from Lacazette. That could be bad. On their goal scorer, it's going to be a yellow card for Alexander Lacazette, but realistically, what can he expect? It was a horrible challenge. Going to be a free kick. And Aur, I don't know how you say his name. Like, Ayor. Yeah, he's just trying to block the keeper, but he's just caught the keeper inside the ball. But here are the substitutions coming on. Dembele and Joe Scally coming on for Tagliafico and Alexander Lacazette. But Pulisic getting pretty lucky with that. Pulisic will fire! What a goal! What a goal from Christian Pulisic. It's a cracking goal. The Ronaldo chop to cut back inside. And just, wow! Wow! What a strike. Showing what he could have done at Chelsea, but doing it for Jesse Marsch and doing it in France. But it is 2-1. After 64 minutes, we find ourselves in the lead. Dembele committing a foul, but it is advantage to Nantes. So very good ball, but Gusto can get there. Well, Gusto loses the ball briefly, but now is still going. Oh, Dembele tried the overhead kick. The first touch wasn't great, so he just had to adjust to it very quickly, and he's almost scored a blinder. But it is going to be Kakare to take the corner. Whips it in towards Dembele, who can get it on target, but Lafont with a very good save. Kakare can whip it in towards Dembele again, and Lafont with a good save and cleared off the line. Kakare from distance fired into bodies, and the bodies blocked it. Reina in the box, no one really there. Tolisso could fire one, he's looking for it! It was very close, but we are finally coming into our own now. Chance after chance. They've not been bad playing around the back. Joe Scally trying to get in there desperately to try and make a performance. I don't think he's even touched the ball since he's come on. But it's Simon! Dinked! Cleared off the line. Well, not quite sure if it was going in or not, but cleared somewhere near the goal line. But here is Aur. He's going well, but just couldn't get past that last player. Ooh, Lebanon just going past the ball there. You don't see that often. Lovren. I did doubt him, to be fair, but he has played pretty well. And Shirky is going to be coming on for Gio Reyna, who did score our first goal, but just trying to get a bit of a rotation, give some other players a chance. A yellow card for Dejan Lovren. Not too sure what he did, but clearly fired it straight against the face of one of their players, but all is okay. Shirky. Here he is now. Fires the shot, blocked. I didn't actually mean to do a power shot then, but it ended up happening anyway. It's going to be Mollet. Gusto putting up a good fight, and it is Gusto who puts it behind for a corner. A late chance for Nantes that we don't really need. We do not want them to have the last chance, but Lopez very dominant in the box and comes out to claim it. Joe Scally diving in. Ooh, here is the last chance! And they have fired it home. What a goal. What a strike that is. And fair play. Not great defending from us. Slipped through and he's fired it against the bar. And if it was just another inch higher, it would have stayed out. But Lopez just can't get anything in the way. And it is 2-2. Surely there's no way that any team wins it now. Just not being very competent with the ball there, and it is a Nantes throw-in. Gusto throwing himself up for it. Can keep it on. There's no way. Surely there's no time for a counter-attack. Oh, not if the ball's going to be like that. Oh, Dembele was almost in. If he'd have won the ball there, or if it was a better pass over the top, we could have won it. But here come Nantes. In stoppage time! Saved! And cleared away! And it is going to be 2-2 at the end of that game. Wow. That's the reaction from Jesse Marsh, because we should have won that. We should not have drawn at all. We should have won. But it's unlucky. It's the first game. There was some very good parts. Christian Pulisic with a brilliant goal. But there was also some not so good parts, especially in defence. We need to stop dwelling on that first game, losing out on 2 points, and we need to focus on this next game against Clermont. Do we get a result? We do. Tolisso getting a brace, actually, and getting a 10 match rating. Wow, he played very well. We're going to quick sim this game. They are a point below us, but we played 2 games, so we do win it, and it's Dembele. So obviously a good change that I did, starting Dembele instead of Lacazette. Obviously worked, and obviously I'm a genius. But yeah, so we are on how many points now? We're in second with 7 points. Strasbourg have won every single game. Even PSG haven't managed to do that, so someone has managed to beat or draw with PSG. Let's quick sim this against Ajaccio. Do we win? We do. We win 2-0. Dembele getting a brace. Does he get a 10? No, he gets a 9.4. Does get man of the match though. Moussa Dembele again. See, I'm just a genius with my changes. I make the choice to start Moussa Dembele. Last game he scored. This game he got man of the match and scored a brace. Where is he? Ryan Cherki. Contract negotiation. Right. What is the contract situation looking like, Ryan? Rotation, yes, that's all good. Go an extra 5 years, like why not? Disregard release clause. He wants 20 grand, 190k signing bonus, 10 appearances, 200 grand. Let's just be stingy, because that's what I am. Because they're going to accept it. It's like it's 5 grand less on everything. 15 grand less than what they wanted overall. So it's not that big of a deal. But we are on the transfer deadline day, and I think I will leave it here. If you have any suggestions for who we could buy with 11 million, please do leave it in the comments. But yeah, I know 11 million isn't loads, but please do leave your suggestions in the comments, and I will see you in the next episode of the Olympic Lyon FIFA 23 career mode.